Hello everyone, it's Jess. We're back with another personal development video. Today's topic is going to be about discipline. All right. Before we get into it though, I do have to say like, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff. And watch the previous videos if you haven't already. So anyway, to get back into the topic, discipline. How do you become a person of discipline? Well, first of all, you're going to have to incorporate some sort of physical activity into your daily life. This is something that has helped me tremendously. And if I think back now, when I wasn't doing this, I was a lot more of a negative person. I was definitely what you would call a crab in a bucket. If you've never heard of this analogy, crabs in a bucket, right? You put a bunch of them, one of them tries to escape, one of them, they all try to kind of like bring that one bucket down. I was all of those crabs trying to bring that one down. So for me, I was like being that crab. I'm like, no, let's not do this. No, I don't want to change this about myself. If somebody told me, hey, you're, being disrespectful. Hey, you know what? You're doing these things. Hey, you know what? Blah, blah, blah. I was very quick to react and give a bunch of excuses and very like, no. I am me. I am wanting to stay in here. Now, I wasn't consciously saying that, but subconsciously, on a very deep rooted level, I was wanting to almost stay as that person. I was making a lot of excuses, and I was justifying a lot of things that were not, necessarily helpful. And I was just a very detrimental, like self-sabotaging person until I started hitting the gym. And then guess what? My life started to become better. I mean, I don't know what it is, but when it comes to being physically fit, you are disciplined. You're building some sort of discipline with your body, and naturally just something happens. Again, I don't know what, but something happens where after you start to see some results, you gain some confidence, and you start doing this action, this going to the gym and being physically active every single day, you start to become more happier. You start to have this different aura, this different presence about yourself, this different energy, and people start to feed off of that. And now you don't want to be the same person that you were prior. You want to improve areas of your life. And now that is how I started to become a person of discipline. So if I start a new career or I start doing something that I want to improve myself in, I'm less prone to giving excuses now when it comes to that and whatever task it is. And I just start doing it. So if somebody's like, you know what, you need to improve this about yourself, I'm very quick to analyze and be like, you know what, I will improve that about myself. Hey, you know what, I don't like that we're doing this and that. Start to, change things up. I'm like, all right, cool. It's more easy to have a conversation that's going to benefit both parties or myself or the other party for that matter. And I'm more willing to do that and make that change. So if you guys have noticed yourselves, and this kind of correlates to the past two videos of like should you do something and how do you change, this all kind of ties in, right? If you start to incorporate these things into your life, you will see change. You will see that you are becoming a person of discipline. Because sometimes we hear in other personal development videos, oh, we gotta put in the work, it's gonna be difficult, and that might start to have some sort of resistance or start building some resistance in our minds and be like, man, you know what, I don't want to do that. Now, you're not going to consciously say that. Again, this is all subconscious, right? So you got to trick your mind by having less resistance. Go work out. Okay, that is the answer here. It's just simply go work out. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be telling you, hey, go be a bodybuilder or an Olympic athlete, but you might want to start small. You might want to start with like a 20-minute walk every day. And if that seems like huge, then look at it from a different set of eyes. Walk 10 minutes and then walk back 10 minutes. So if I'm going to go for a walk, I'm going to walk 10 minutes out, and then it's going to take me 10 minutes, right, to come back. So that's a 20-minute walk total. So when you start to look at those things and it doesn't start to seem that big of a task, I have less resistance to that. Now, after, let's say, a certain amount of time of me walking or of you walking, you're going to be more willing to go to the gym now. You're going to be willing to have conversations. You're going to be willing to accept and to allow changes in your life. Why? Because you are more energized. All of that stuff that I talked about, the benefits of being physically fit, okay? Not only are you going to look better, by the way, right? You're going to look in your mirror, you're going to have more confidence. That's a given, right? If you look at somebody that's physically fit, given they probably have more confidence, the likelihood, right? and they probably know and understand what discipline is. Why? Because they're doing tough things like lifting those freaking heavy dumbbells repetitively over and over and over. They're doing those things that are hard, that are stressful, that are achy, right? In order to improve themselves, and they're willing to go through it. So that is how you become a person of discipline overall, is by first start carrying the physical being that you are in with some respect, and go outside and treat it as such, and go become somebody that is more physically active in their daily life. And I guarantee you will start to see the domino effect of that, and it's going to start to apply into your life, and you're going to have less resistance when it comes to the areas of your life that you want to improve, or other people might give you advice on, feedback on, hey, you should work on this, or I want to work on this together with you. Again, you're going to have less resistance to that if you are a person that is more physically fit, and you're going to be becoming that person of discipline. So that is how I did it. I wanted to share this with you guys, and if this helps you, please share it with somebody else. But first and foremost, please at least try it. Okay, go out and try it. Go out for your 20-minute walk. Go out and do that, 50 sets of push-ups. So like 25 at night, 25 in the morning, and you will see once you start having those results, you are guaranteed to start seeing the domino effect and feeling the domino effect of those results, thus for making you a much more disciplined individual. All right, this was Jess. I'm out. Till next time, guys. Take care.